Hi, and welcome to another Frank's iPad Minutes. This week we're going to talk about the map function within iPad. So I have my map icon already hidden in my travel folder here. So I'm going to click on the travel folder, and there is the map icon. So I'm going to tap it. It's going to get us into the iPad map function. And in the lower left-hand corner, you see a little arrow. So if you ever want to know where you're at, you're like, I have no idea where I'm at. As long as your GPS location services are enabled on your iPad, if you click that little arrow in the left-hand corner, it will put a dot exactly where you're at. Now I'm home right now. So if I'm using my my two thumbs to widen the screen so you can zoom in, zoom out, like you can with most of the screens within iPad, to show you exactly where I'm at. Now I'm going to clear out what I have in my address bar up there. I was looking at some things in St. Louis. And if I click in there after I clear that out, you see I have the ability to search for things related to food and drinks and shopping and travel and services, fun, health-related, transportation. So if I was looking for restaurants here in my local area, want to know which ones were the closest, I click on food. Then if I wanted to drill down to restaurants, there we go. And you can see I've got the associated Yelp reviews. And for those of you that are familiar with Yelp, if you're not a member of Yelp, it's a free program out on the internet, on the World Wide Web, that allows you to look at reviews. It also allows you to create reviews on particular businesses. So you can see you have access to Yelp reviews there to kind of give you an idea of maybe which restaurants are better than others. So if I click on Applebee's here, boom, it shows you where Applebee's is. If I wanted to find the directions to Applebee's, I click on that little car there. That's the driving instructions on how to get to Applebee's. So you can see on the left, it gives you the directions turn by turn. At the bottom, it tells you how close I am. I'm within a mile of Applebee's. If I wanted to walk it instead of drive it, I can click on the walk directions. It says it'll take me about 20 minutes to walk it. And if I lived in a city that had a transit system, maybe subways, buses, trains, that type of thing, I could get the transit directions as well. Lawrence, Kansas does have a public bus system. However, because we're a smaller metropolitan area, the transit directions are not available within the iPad. So if I wanted to clear that out, I could clear that out. And then if I wanted to clear out restaurants in my search, that X to the far right there of the search bar, I've now cleared that out. So this allows you basically to search anything. So if I wanted to search, maybe I wanted to see how far it is from my house to Madison, Wisconsin, I could type it in using the keyboard below. Or if I want to get lazy, I can click on the microphone and not type Madison, Wisconsin, done, and then type on Madison, and now it's going to direct me to Madison. I want to see the directions turn by turn, how far it is, how long it would take me. There we go. So not unlike the GPS that you might find in your car or on your phone that you use. So this has a lot of great functionality to it. Again, if I want to clear it, upper left-hand corner, I'm going to hit clear, and then hit the little X button. And if I click my arrow in the lower left-hand corner, it's going to take me back to where I'm at. Now, in the lower right-hand corner, this little information button, some settings. You can hide traffic, or you can show traffic. It defaults to a two-dimensional map. If I wanted to show three-dimensional, you can see how it changes the view. Also, if I wanted to drop a pin, I could do that. Or if I wanted to report an issue. You also have the ability to look at transit maps. Again, I don't have transit information for Lawrence available using the Apple iPad. Or if I want to change it to satellite and look at a satellite view instead of a map view, I can do that as well. Now, one other feature that's kind of cool, for your larger metropolitan areas, I'm going to search St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. You see at the very top, I have this 3D flyover tour of St. Louis. If I click on it, click start over the right, it's going to give me a bird's eye view of St. Louis, downtown St. Louis. It's going to fly over the major attractions and tell me what those major attractions are for the city of St. Louis. So if you're brand new into maybe a larger metropolitan area and you would like to get the lay of the land, so to speak, this allows you to do a 3D flyover of major metropolitan communities in the United States. So it tells me this is the Martin Luther King Bridge, and it'll go around and it'll get over to the arch and tell me I've got the Gateway Arch. And so kind of a nice feature. Again, it's not going to be in all communities, but your major metropolitan areas in the United States, you will have this flyover feature. So I'm going to click on the End Flyover Tour at the bottom. And that is it for the app, the Map app within iPad. So this is Frank's iPad Minute for the week. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week and enjoy your functions within the Map program. So see you next week.